All right, so I interrupted watching one of my favorite Mel Brooks movies called Young Frankenstein to do Blade Friday. And today's blade is a Ganzo. It's a Ganzo knife, and it's made over there. It is model G728OR, which is orange. I believe I purchased this probably about 7 years ago, and I got it because of the G-10 handles. I wanted to see how the G-10 was coming out. It was getting very cheap back then. I believe this was about under $20. So it has a two-way pocket clip. Pocket clip, I believe, is in the box. It does have a lanyard hole, flow-through design with a liner lock, and it is spring-loaded. It's a flipper, and it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, approximately 7 traction notches that are pretty good, even with a glove on. Not bad. There could be more of them, but those are not too bad. No traction notches on the liner lock. G10 is just about indestructible. High temperatures, low temperatures, you can beat on this thing. G10 is an excellent material for knife handles. So let's do a few specs. And one thing about this Ganzo, I think it's 440 steel. Yeah, it says 440C right there. Couple of specs on this thing. Oh, and here's a new, what they're calling easy read ruler. Black and blue and white. Made by Victor, and it measures 1/16 of an inches down that way. Also centimeters and millimeters. So the blade is approximately a little bit larger or longer than 3 1/4. Overall length is right about 8 inches. Let's do a little weight test on this little Ganzo. I think I've carried this a few times, but I like it more on my desktop. It is 4.23 ounces, which is a pretty darn good weight. Let's do a little cut test here. I did run it through the ceramic sharpener. It's always been pretty sharp. So this 440 steel is pretty easy to sharpen too. It's always been pretty sharp. I wouldn't call it razor sharp, but it's not bad. So that is the cut test. Like I said, I've always been happy with the sharpness of this blade. One more test. We'll do a drop test. Here's a new drop board. It is made out of plywood. You can see right there. It's an old piece of plywood. I'll be dropping it from approximately 24 inches. So it passes the drop test with a perfect bullseye. Happy with that. And that is Blade Friday, and it is the Ganzo, whatever that number was, and it's orange G-10. It's a pretty good knife, cheap. And today we're giving some cowbell to one of Mel Brooks' best movies, Young Frankenstein. Knuckle bump.